and you're listening to me, Matt Everitt, on Six Music with our Mercury Prize Pocket Guides. The next album is by a stone cold legend, Martin Carthy. His album Transform Me Then Into a Fish was nominated, and from it this is Ye Mariners All. Martin Carthy with the track Ye Mariners All, lifted from his new album Transform Me Then Into a Fish, which has been Mercury nominated. Now, apologies if you know something about Martin, but a bit of history does seem necessary if you aren't familiar with his work. There's a whole world of music waiting for you. Martin is now 84 and a guitarist and songwriter whose influence, especially in the world of folk music, is colossal. So much of what we know as folk music wouldn't sound the same without him. He's recorded or appeared on like almost 50 records, whether solo or as a member of the 60s folk icon Steel Eye Span. He was in the album Country Band, Brass Monkeys, the Watersons, or did records with his daughter Eliza Carthy. At the start of his career, he was a huge influence on Bob Dylan and Paul Simon, and the power of his work and his remarkable guitar playing has continued to find fans decade after decade after decade. The likes of Billy Bragg and Graham Coxon and Katie Tunstall and Paul Weller are huge devotees. This album, Transform Me Then Into a Fish, is his first solo album in 21 years, and many people thought he'd kind of musically retired, at least, since the death of his wife, Norma. Then we got this record. It landed on his 84th birthday, produced by Ben Seal with his daughter. His voice is weathered, and the sound is pretty much unadorned, and his playing is a little less flamboyant than it used to be, but every moment is infused with heart and soul. 8 of these songs originally appeared on Martin's kind of legendary eponymous debut album back in 1965, and hearing how his approach to them has changed and the nuances he spotted and how he's gnawed into these tracks is kind of part of the joy of this record. From sailors' jigs to funeral laments, this is folk at its most honest and raw. From the record, this is the track 18th of June.
All you people, 18th of June.
18th of June by Martin Carthy from his Mercury-nominated album Transform Me Then Into a Fish. And everyone was delighted and honoured that Martin was present at the nominee announcement event in London the other week, where he spoke to Six Music and told us about this, his latest and rather acclaimed album.
I'm Martin Carthy. The album is called Transform Me Then Into a Fish. I tried to sort of teleport myself back to 1965. In one particular case, back to 1958, when I first learned the song The Trees They Do Grow High, which happens to be the very first track on the album. It was actually trying to pin down where my mind was at in particular years when the particular track was being revisited. Recorded in a very beautiful 19th century house that had been done up. Just one large room, and Ben Seal was at one end and I was stuck at the other end. My daughter, Eliza, my grandson, who is Finn, a lot of people just backing up all the time. The ones that have a complexity would be with Shima Mukherjee, who is just a remarkable sitar player. She loves English traditional songs because it's wildly different from anything she'd ever recorded. And she's wonderful to work with because she learns a song whack like that. You sing it to her once, she knows it. Wallop, you know. What a musician. You know, it was a pleasure and an honour, serious honour to spend studio time with her and anybody else that was there as well, because we all had a great time doing it. It was exciting to do, but then a whopping challenge to try and remember the words. Remember them things? I've been singing that song for 60 years. I can sing that. Oh really? It was surprisingly easy to make because I'd thought myself into the state of doing something for the love of it, and also because it was hard. That's a treat. Of all the trades in England, the begging is, and the begging I
a begging I will go.
Martin Carthy with A Begging I Will Go, taken from his new and Mercury-nominated album Transform Me Then Into a Fish.